Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I'm about to get beat up by a bunch of... let's be honest, I'm probably going to be fine. But there's a whole bunch of ogres here that look like they really would like to hurt me a tremendously huge amount. So let's go see what they have to say, shall we? Then. Playing Pillars of Eternity, the White March, all that wonderful fun stuff.
Fish, sweat, sulfur.
The Ogre Matron sniffs at the air, her nostrils as wide and dark as two pistol barrels. Oh, look at me. I bathed last time we made camp.
You approach the flames, that Whisper clan with the stink of stalwart heavy upon you. You fill our halls with dreams of battle and bloodshed.
A feral grimace parts the matron's teeth, yet even while her fingers clamp into fists, she watches you carefully. Actually, I'm here about Durgan's battery. Okay. The other ogres echo her furious howl. Soon the floor shakes with the angry cries and stamping feet of Beragan and her clanmates. Her mind boils with fear.
It's the diseased carcass of a ruined civilization. It festers with restless spirits and rotten magics. I see.
Okay. She roars and clutches her head with wide, long-fingered hands.
Dreams. Hailstones falling like cannonballs from the ramparts. A frozen gale screeching through the tower door.
Her nails plow trenches through her ropey hair and raise a spot of crimson from her scalp. Finally, her growls subside, and her breathing slows. She looks back at you with bloodshot eyes.
My dreams drove me to found this clan. Now my dreams tell me that Stalwart's ambition will destroy us.
Dreams often communicate something of the truth. Perhaps Stalwart means to drive you out with the weapons of Durgan's battery. Well, dreams often communicate something of the truth.
We believe this too. Every matron earns her place by the power of her visions.
She clenches her fist tightly, her knuckles cracking like gunshots.
And now you'll tell me why you're here.
Her voice is calm, really, but dangerously low. I heard another adventuring company, members of the Leaden Key, crossed your path. I'm looking for anything they might have found.
The Night Winds whispered this name to me. They found us, clubs and cannons ready. As for what we found on them...
Her eyes narrow, she sighs, heavy plumes gust from her nostrils.
You may go in peace, but you will give up on Durgan's battery for good.
Beragan shakes her head. She lowers her chin to look you in the eye. The cave is silent but for the rumbling breaths of the other ogres. Well, until you know what lies in Durgan's battery, your clan will live in fear of a mystery. I can't agree to that, but I swear that no harm will come to you from the battery or Stalwart. I can't agree to that? Oh, I can lie, huh? Sorry. We'll go with the intellect, I guess. For several seconds, no one says anything. Beragan watches you while the other ogres watch her, their hands tense around their clubs and her lips pulled back in toothy grimaces. Finally, her shoulders relax.
Then take the bounty of your foolish predecessors. May it serve you better.
Huh. Well, that's cool. Her lip twitches. One of the ogres standing near Beragan mutters something in her ear. So I got a journal which I should read. A hood, a robe, don't care, some potions, some jerky, and a bunch of experience.
Under the circumstances, I'll overlook your slaughter of my clan. You shall have the peace of flames that whisper. For now.
I feel like maybe I should have gone in here first. Anybody else get that impression? What can you do?
I hope your skills are as fine as your words. It is rare that a matron betrays her dreams.
Okay, can I steal from your chest? Probably not. Tax collected. Oh, we lost some to bandits, and we lost some to... Oh, man. Did we get anything? Let's see here. We lost 809 to bandits, plus the Earl, another bandit, took another 202, so that's 1,000 pretty much gone to bandits. And then we earned 1,148. I'll take it. Well, yeah, I guess that's good. Let's go check out that journal we got. And I believe Aloth might have leveled? I'm not sure. We'll see. Journal. Does it just go automatically like into our thing? Well, we should have a hood and some robes. There's a hood. There's some robes. There's the journal. Alright. This leather-bound journal is embossed with the image of a key. Most of the pages are filled with rust-brown stains or writing too small to read, but you're able to decipher a passage near the end of the journal. Couldn't detect how the front door opens even after she pried the iron tile from the relief. The more I consider it, the surer I am that the old Valian was right. We'll have to dispose of him, but we can't afford to act until we've destroyed the White Forge. Even his meager knowledge was a revelation to us. And if he's right, we've got to hope that the Cantek he speaks of was written down somewhere. We've decided to strike camp and search the area for books, records, something. Anything's better than sitting in the middle of a blizzard. Huh. Well, if you say so. Yes, Aloth did a level up. Alright, lore monkey. Get more lore. Okay, level 6. Gaze of a dragon. No, kind of. Arcane reflection. Spell reflection. I mean, it's probably pretty decent. Oh, we get 2. Archimir's capricious hex. AoE dazed, sickened, paralyzed. I don't hate that. Gaze of a dragon. Gives the caster the mystifying gaze of the Adra creature that provides the spell's namesake. Petrifying enemies within the area of effect. Oh. Minoletta's precisely piercing burst. Creates a burst of deadly force around the caster, causing any enemies in the immediate vicinity to take pierce damage, bypassing their damage reduction. Maybe. And we get a secondary spell mastery skill. It's one of the least cool things. Maybe we'll do combusting wounds. Burn damage each time they are wounded. Let's do another necrotic lance. Alright, so there we are. We now have access to level 6 spells with him. Good ones, not just the ones that we got now. Yes. And, gosh, I'm not sure where we need to go from here, but I guess this is probably the way.
Something here.
Aw, dang.
Okay.
Alright, well, we're gonna go de-trigger that trap. Well, I was. Yeah, well. I know, the colonel would be like, you should auto-pause every time anything happens ever. And I'm like, yeah, no. I like to auto-pause only upon, like, starting combat, and then I do my manual pauses all other times. It's probably bad. Like, I'm sure he's right, but still. I say, and I say it well. Okay, I don't know what we really have to do here precisely. I don't know if I've messed up some quests. If I didn't mess up some quests, I just don't know. So there's multiple ways to the upper cavern. There's a lake. Well, I feel like there's just nothing to do here then. I mean, I guess we're done. We've done all the exploratory things that we could possibly do. I mean, I suppose I could try to go down that hole again, but it didn't work well last time. Why would it be any different this time? Alright, back to the rusted wood, I suppose, and from there we'll clear out whatever's left, because we only kind of went around the outskirts, right, the outer edge. So if we go toward the inner edge, i.e. the center of the map, theoretically good stuff will happen, or we'll at least figure out what's left to do, including but not limited to a bounty that I think we still need to acquire. We still have one bounty we need to turn in, and if we ever decided to go all the way back to, and we will eventually, obviously, but if we decided to go all the way back to the Deerwood, there's going to be a whole bunch of stuff for us to do there as far as bounties and other things. So, I mean, we have things to do to level up and get more and more powerful. So did we just hit 12 or did we just hit 11? I think we did 11, right? Yeah, 11.
The better part of valor.
Alright, so let's continue our exploratory stuffs here. Oh good, there's some herbs. Oh, that was just, I'm like, what was that thing that was like off the screen? It was just the herb we picked up showing its picture. Oh, cool. Camping supplies and more of the speckled jerky. The old speckled jerky. Alright, I suppose we'll continue onward. Oh, there's a bunch of dead folk over here. Oh, it must be Greyjaw. That we are after. Fine hatchet. That one actually doesn't look that bad. Okay, day 4. Took down another stag today. Still not enough hides to make this trip worth it. Day 6, the blizzard's coming, staying put until it passes. Day 9, close call with a pair of ogres. Luckily, they didn't see us. Day 11, tracking a large bear that Nurin spotted from the ridge. Might even be Greyjaw. Oh, okay. My grandfather told stories about him. Wouldn't that be something if we were the ones to finally kill him? It's definitely Greyjaw. We're dangerously close to the Ogre Cavern, but we've got Greyjaw trapped and his hide is too valuable to pass up. The 3 of us should be able to handle one bear. You think so? Oh, I think one of us is going to be more than capable of handling a single bear. Okay, if I recall correctly, don't we have something that like lowers? Yeah.
Can't get a good shot.
Alright, Itumak. Get you to do some stuff. Get you guys to all do some crazy things as well. I'm gonna say you can probably do, your Cipher Burning ability. We'll go with a Necrotic Lance, because of course we will.
Your thoughts must be...
We'll do this. We'll do this. Tumak, I feel like your knockdown ability did not work. Greyjaw became ours briefly, and down.
I'm here.
Well, that was mildly impressive, Greyjaw. Hopefully that's like a quest item, and we'll get something for it.
I'll see what
Maybe
I
some
can
of you
find.
like, we lost our brother, our hunting party went out and we couldn't find him. He said he was going to bring back some pelts. Something along those lines. Oh boy. Well, before we go and we deal with that, let's go around here.
Don't fear for me, Watcher. I may be large, but walking the coals has made me light on my feet.
Okay. I feel like that would make you not light on your feet. Alright, what are you guys doing? A group of elves stands in a scattered ring around an ogre, but they do not appear to be engaged in battle. The ogre is bound with rope, and one of the elves tugs harshly on the line tied around the ogre's neck. This is pointless, beast. You won't get anywhere being stubborn. The ogre only snorts angrily and pulls back on the rope. The other two elves prod him somewhat timidly with their poleaxes. The ogre does not budge. Hey, Vamrel, one of the elves has turned to look at you, motioning at the man occupied with the ogre. The elves all turn to look at you, hands falling to their weapons. Vamrel gives a final sharp yank on the rope before he turns as well. Punch the nearest elf? What are you doing to that ogre? Punch the nearest elf. A rather sad specimen for an ogre. You're a long way from home. Oh, and we'll be further from it still tomorrow, just picking up some help along the way. He looks up at the ogre. What are you doing with that ogre? This creature will accompany us to Wasteland, where we've had some trouble on the roads, but having an ogre along should put an end to it. I purchased him from some slave hunters not far from here, looking to recoup their expenses, I suspect, or expect. He grunts, not sure he's worth quite so much coin. Well, did you need some help? A kind offer, but we have it under control. The beast came along meekly enough before. We'll have it do so again shortly. Well, it's a rather sad specimen for an ogre. Well, he came cheap. We need the muscle. God knows they're good for little else. Vamrel gives the rope another tug. The ogre's already impressive scowl deepens. The ogre gives a great bellow and suddenly lunges backward, tearing the rope free from his captor's hands. With a triumphant roar, the ogre pulls apart the bindings on his arms. Vamrel glares at you. Look at what you've done! Really? Stop that ogre, but don't damage my property, and bring me that fool's head. What? Oh boy, okay, well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I feel like you did not think this one through. That's my professional assessment of the situation right now. And you done messed up, buddy. You done messed up real bad. Okay. Oh, don't I just look amazing? The answer is yes. Yes, I do. I look quite good. Alright, we shall castify a spell. And I don't know, let's just bless everyone. You can necrotic lance the assassin, maybe. I don't know. Let's just see what happens. Oh, we forgot the mama. The assassin. Oh, I mean, I did that. I guess I can kind of blast all of you. I'm not really sure why the grieving mama was still attacking the assassin that's on our side at this point. But she was. Also not entirely positive as to why the ogre is so angry with me when I'm clearly here to help it.
Got an arrow for this one.
Well, the elf assassin should be going down pretty soon. There we go. Now it's this Vamrel. Oh, I hit him with Durance. He keeps bringing him back as an ally. Well, I guess they kind of had my philosophy to attack first and then die. I mean, attack first and then ask questions later. But, you know, they also added the die thing in there, and that's not part of my philosophy. Yeah, they were like, oh, let's talk. Oh, look, the ogre is broken free. It's clearly their fault. Let's kill them. I should have punched the nearest elf. That was the right move. I'm almost positive. This simple shrine is covered in a thick layer of snow, fallen leaves, and feathers. A pair of curving bones flank the altar. Examine the shrine more closely. The shrine does not appear to be frequented very often, though traces of old candle wax line the edges of the stone. Under a dusting of frost, you note a rectangular section of the altar's surface that seems to be cleaner than the rest, as if something once rested there. We're going to touch it. Oh boy, I feel a tingle run up my arm as I set my fingers to the altar. In the instance after, okay, the wind seems to die down and the sound of the wilderness growing muted to your hearing. Then you hear a sudden, low growl joined quickly by more. A vision strikes you like a sudden memory, though it is unbound by time or place. Within a sea of darkness, you see a great beast, formless, save for its gleaming fangs. It growls and snaps with increasing desperation and savagery, and for a moment you feel its rage as your own, a possessive fury that tears at you. Something has been taken, your territory threatened, and the price for it will be blood. And the vision fades just as swiftly as it came. The altar stands silent and still, and the air fills again with the occasional trill of birdsong. Okay. Well, for the record, by the way, folks, you guys hear, oftentimes I'm like, I take a big breath. Sometimes it might sound like I'm sighing. Apparently, if I'm low on air when I'm breathing at this point, because I've been having allergy issues and whatnot over the last, we'll say a few days, probably about a week or two. Anyway, long story short, if I don't inhale that much or breathe quite so deeply, it will catch in my throat and give me lots of little issues, and I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, Itumak, you have a job to do, and your job is to attack this thing. And make sure that it get knocked down. And yeah, I think this is gonna go fine. Everyone's just kind of standing around like watching what's going down right now instead of actually helping or doing anything useful. But that's okay.
I'm here.
Very well done, boys and girls. Very, very well done. Done.
I shall.
If secrets whisper here, I shall listen for
Okay, apparently just random stuff is going to continuously hit us. We get a tin hat, apparently. And apparently lots of really bad Juju Magumbo went down over here. I mean, it's, I suppose, understandable. There's a deer. A chili deer, I might add. Alright, what does this say here? The Woodcutter's Grove. A shrine to Gallowayne. Alright, I think we're going to head back up northward, actually. We're going to go and finish up the little areas or edges here that we didn't quite discover. And then we're going to go back to the other creature that we surpassed. And by surpassed, I mean we just literally walked past. We didn't actually surpass anything.
Keeping an eye out.
Keeping an eye out. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ringer berries. There's the lower half of a person. Alright, we got the Boots of Speed. Nice. What do the Boots of Speed do, pray tell? +3 move speed. Boots are worn for comfort. And so, wow, that's actually kind of absurd and somewhat insane. And you don't have boots, so they're yours. We go back to Eater. What? Wow. Whoa, that's a lot of stuff. Alright, let's compare this. We get Infestation of Maggots once per rest, twice per rest for the Vile Thorns. I mean, other than that, it's not that great. I feel like the Unforgiven is better than the Bitter Cut. Though I imagine if we enchanted the Bitter Cut, we got like a superb quality or something, that could be okay. Even the exceptional quality is not going to be too bad. Secondary damage, we can get all sorts of different things. I know I'm really bad with the crafting, guys and gals. I am aware of this. I don't think anyone said anything, or if they have, they haven't done it at least lately. But like, I am 100% aware that I am just the worst when it comes to crafting. Apparently there is only one path in there, and it's through this.
And what does the flame reveal?
Okay. I would like you to do that, but I want you to break stealth first. And then I want you to also attempt to get up there and do that. I think it's time for my druid senses to do druid sensing type things and just charm the wolves. Okay, and then we just kill everything. I suppose Duran's gonna do this. We can probably do like a AoE Hadouken type dealy. And then once they're all dead, we will continue to fight. We got a little bit of like magic blasted in the face a few times there. I think I said faced. Face, like there's just like the little ice blast. You know, which is clearly not great. Oh look, there's another cave. Fantastic. This is probably where my wolf prey is at. There's still a giant area in the center. I'm vaguely sure that I actually completely looted the hunter's camp down south, but we'll make sure that we completely cover this area and finish it up. But I believe we're going to go in the cave in the very next episode. Hope you guys enjoyed, and until then, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.